So, getting hate comments as a YouTuber is almost inevitable, and yeah, that's just how it goes. That's how it is when you're a content creator. So, I thought this would be a great video. So, channel's kind of growing, and in this video, I'm gonna read some hate comments today. Yeah, reading hate comments as an F1 YouTuber. Let's go. Alright, first one is this. So I made a video on how to start your own F1 team. It was pretty good, got good views. And then this kid comes around and says, imagine pulling numbers out your ass. So I replied to him and said, I did do some research when it came to the gearbox, chassis and power unit costs. Plus, the entry fee is a part of the recent Concord agreement that was signed, which is true. That was signed in 2020. And the driver salaries were estimates. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. You'll understand. And basically, what he's implying here is that in the video, I actually ran through some numbers on how to start your own F1 team. The first cost obviously is the entry fee, which is $200 million. And then afterwards, I went online and saw some estimates of how much it costs for like a gearbox or a power unit and whatnot. You know, and that's what I told him. I did do some research, and then I estimated the driver salary. So like in the video, I did a scenario where it's like, okay, imagine if you're hiring a rookie and then you hire like a more experienced driver. I said the rookie would be around like $500,000 to $1 million, so the more experienced driver would be around like $5 million. And yeah, that's what it means by pulling numbers out your ass. Okay. Alright, next hate comment. So stupid. Next one. So this is on the Miami Grand Prix tickets are literally overpriced video, where I saw a picture of someone paying like $2,000 for like 2 tickets to the Grand Prix, which is ridiculous. And then this guy named Stefano comes in and says, you follow rich people's sport and it surprises you. With 2 question marks. That's chump change to most people in Miami. Trust me, I live here. See you all Friday. Oh yeah, I can't go. Yeah, he's right. I couldn't go. I had stuff to do, and yeah, I didn't have money. And then he says that's chump change to most people in Miami. That's false. Like, I don't think most people could afford the tickets. Like, I know there were some people that couldn't afford it. Like, bruh. Some people just can't afford it, you know? Like, not everyone makes a lot of money. And it says you follow rich people's sport and they surprise you. Listen, like, other tickets are cheap. You know, you look at Belgium, look at Hungary. Those tickets are cheap. Alright, since it's the United States, let's look at Kota. Tickets aren't that bad. Like, usually the average ticket prices at Kota is maybe like $200. That's cheap. But this case, this was $2,000. And this was for like 2 seats, so it's $1,000 each, maybe 1,500. No, not 1,500. But yeah, it was like $1,000 per ticket. You know, so not everyone can afford it. Like, everyone has different situations going on. Like, I don't get it. You follow rich people's sport and it surprises you. Yeah, because the tickets, they're not that expensive usually, even though it's a rich people's sport. Oh boy, Stefano. Poor you. Alright, next one. So I got 2 comments on the same video. So this is a video that I made on fake water being added to the Miami Marina, which you all know about. So this person, which I can't pronounce his name, comes in and says only Americans. So it's not a hate comment towards me, it just says only Americans. Alright, fine. And I replied saying, you mean only Formula 1? And he's like, no, look at Monaco, my friend. With all due respect, there is real water. This is just awful. It has nothing to do with Americans. But don't blame this on F1. Okay, wait. So he just said, it has nothing to do with Americans, but he replied saying, only Americans. Like, what's the logic? Like, what are you choosing? So you say only Americans, and then you reply to me saying it has nothing to do with Americans, but don't blame this on F1. What? Like, how does that make sense? how does that make sense? Like, I don't get it. So only Americans, and then you switch the situation, you switch the convo and says it has nothing to do with Americans, but don't blame this on F1. So who's responsible then? Who? Boy, like sometimes I wonder, like when they write these hate comments, do they even think? You know? Anyway, that's why I don't take hate comments seriously, because like it's easy to type, but if you were to say that in front of my face, as a matter of fact, if you were to meet me in person, you wouldn't say that in front of me. So it's like, I don't take hate comments seriously. That's why I'm making this video, to clown on them. So next hate comment is this guy named Morgan, and he says, typical Americans, again. And then he says, nah, and then I reply saying, nah bro, this is a Formula 1 problem. And he said, unjust Americans, others don't do stuff like this. I mean, that's false, because look at the USGP, and it's not like that, and it's a very good event with a permanent track, not a street course, a permanent track. So I don't think you should blame this on Americans at all. Like, the promoters are different in Miami than they are in Kota, you know. The Miami Grand Prix promoters, they wanted it to be like Monaco, they wanted it to be a spectacle, while the ones in Kota are just different. They're like, let's just have a Grand Prix in the United States that's, I guess, somewhat affordable. And, you know, they spent money on this permanent track in 2012, and the event is a success. So it's not on Americans. I don't get it. Like, it's a F1 problem, because most people don't know that F1 actually organized and promoted the event themselves. Usually it would be other promoters that would it would be other promoters that would promote the event. They would pay F1 in order for them to have a spot on the calendar, and that's how it worked. But this time F1 did the complete opposite. They are getting all the money and the revenue. They're promoting it themselves, and that's how it works. And they have a 10-year contract with Miami. So yeah, this is going on until 2023. But yeah, this Morgan guy is wrong. Anyway, next one. Alright, so the next one is on my, again, Miami tickets are literally overpriced vid. And then this guy named Weezy just says, that's nothing, bro. I mean, he's just showing off that he's rich. That's nothing, bro. Well, nothing to you, but it's a lot to some other people. Yeah, this is like, sometimes I wonder. Anyway, alright, next one. I made this is two. So I made a video. Was the Miami Grand Prix overhyped? Very successful video again, and I got 2 hate comments on this one. So the first is from this Alex guy, and it says, it was a hell of a race and F1 fans loved it. Quit hating. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I said, I'm not hating, I'm speaking facts. The weekend and hype was amazing, which is true. Very hyped up, probably the most hyped up event in this whole year, and successful. But the race was boring until the safety car came out, and it's true, it was boring. Like, even in the F1 highlights, it was so boring that when they showed the highlights on lap 9, after they showed the highlights on lap 9, they skipped to lap 39, which, if I'm correct, is what was when the safety car came out. Like, it was boring, nothing went on. Then this guy named F China said, then blame the production team. If there were over 40 overtakes over the course of the race, but you still call it uneventful, then how is that the fault of the GP? Okay, yeah, yes, the TV direction was terrible, for real, but still it was still kind of boring. I mean, you know, you can have a Grand Prix without overtakes and it can still be boring, you know. Yeah, I mean, just overtaking alone doesn't make a Grand Prix cool, even though sometimes it does. But like, yeah, especially for like the battle for the lead, like the battle for the lead didn't really last too long. And then of course, like the turn 11 to 16 or 15 part was just terrible, going to overtake, and it just spaced out the cars. But yeah, I mean, you should blame the TV direction, but still, bro, like, just because you have a lot of overtakes doesn't mean you can like, you know, have a good, doesn't mean like it's a good race, if that makes sense. Then the same guy replied again saying keep the same energy with Monaco, and I just heard the comment and said, alright man, laugh out loud. Oh boy. Yeah, keep the same energy with Monaco. And surprisingly, Monaco was actually good. It was actually good. Was it better than Miami? Debatable. I mean, once the whole like Ferrari pit stop fiasco went on, after that it was normal. Like after that it was pretty boring and normal. But at least there was some action, I guess. But the TV direction was still not the best because it's Monaco. But yeah, keep the same energy with Monaco. Yeah, shut up, bro. I mean, look at username anyway. Next one. This one is, I made this video recently, the green Red Bull, when Aston Martin copied the Red Bull RB18. This guy said, what do you mean copy? Question mark. XD. They have a similar side pod that's not even 5% of the car. That's, oh my god, what's an idiot. Not even 5% of the car. I mean, if you look at the green Red Bull, like, yeah, they copied the side pods. They did. They even copied like the rear view mirror, and the rear ring was also kind of similar. So, like, what do you mean that's not even 5% of the car? Like, bro, like, the side pods is a lot of the car. The side pods help with like airflow and cooling and all of that, and it was copied. Like, it makes a big difference, especially when Aston Martin was doing with like overheating and whatnot. So I don't get it. Like, yeah, that's stupid. What do you mean not even 5% of the car? That is so stupid, bro. Like, if that's not even 5% of the car, then F1 cars are like huge. Like, that's so stupid, bro. Anyway, yeah, that's it. This is part 1, because I know that when I make more videos, especially if they're kind of controversial, I'm going to get more of these. So yeah, this is part 1, because this is going to be a while. This is going to continue on as the channel grows and more people watch. So yeah, I don't take these hate comments seriously. I really don't. Like, they're just people that just type behind the keyboard, anonymous. So yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to take them seriously. I don't know them. Yeah, and yeah, but the majority of these hate comments are stupid anyway. But yeah, I don't take them seriously, and yeah, that's all the hate comments I have for now. So yeah, that's part 1. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.